What's up, everybody? So, recently I played Robocop Rogue City. And listen, I'm not much of a Robocop fan, I'll be honest with you. I remember watching the movie when I was like 5 or 6 years old and being absolutely terrified of that movie, just simply for the fact that in the first one, Robocop, when he was a full human and not just a complete robot with just the brain and head of Peter Weller, it just terrified me when he got blown to pieces and completely just chopped up, essentially, as the kids would say. But Rogue City, I watched a couple trailers. I was like, this looks pretty decent. I watched Angry Joe play the demo of the game, and it started to have me lose like confidence that this was possibly going to be a good game. And quite honestly, it actually turned out to be a fairly decent game.
All right. Are you done with this circle jerk, huh?
I'm just going to say the first biggest complaint I have with it, with Rogue City, is the upgrading system.
From now on, your performance will be monitored and graded. So, better be on your best behavior, huh?
It feels like it's way too difficult to get the experience necessary and way too many upgrades that you essentially want to get. That there are safes in that throughout the game. There's doors and random things that when you go up to it, it says, oh, you need a level 4 this, like vitality or something, and you can't get to level 4 because holy crap, it takes way too much time and energy and experience to get any points in this game, which kind of sucks.
I am sorry.
That is one of my first general issues with it. Now, I don't know, maybe it does get better and maybe it does get easier to upgrade as you progress throughout the game. Maybe there are certain missions or side missions that essentially give you a lot more experience to make it easier for you to upgrade, but I just haven't encountered that. So that's going to be one of my biggest complaints with this game. Is it like visually? Is it a masterpiece? Is it one of those games that stands out graphically? I mean, it's okay. Like, I'm not one to really complain about a game in terms of bad visuals. As long as the story and gameplay are great, that's all that I really care about. And that's kind of where Robocop shines. One of the best things about this game is the ability to throw a lot of stuff that you encounter. One of being like you can throw a computer, you can throw fuel canisters, you can throw guys out windows. That's fun. And you can just do a lot of the environments feel more destructible than I really was anticipating, and that is one of the cool things about Robocop Rogue City, is the ability to go through it and just kind of play how you want to play. You can go balls to the wall and just start shooting everything up and blowing up different things and throwing different things and objects, or even taking an enemy and whipping them at the other enemies. You can play it kind of how you want, or you can just be kind of strategic with it and shoot a guy and then get behind a wall and then shoot another guy. I choose more. Sometimes I choose to go the strategic way, especially if my health is really low, which you kind of repair yourself with these like little repair kits that you find throughout the game. And it doesn't seem like there's a lot of them, unless I'm just missing the areas. But again, you have to be a certain level to get to these areas that are off limits unless you have like a level 4 vitality or whatever it might be. I like the fact that they did get Peter Weller to reprise his role as Murphy, aka Robocop.
Louis, you're here.
So your partner in the game is Officer Ann Lewis. She was your Robocop's partner in the movies. However, she is not voiced by the same actress, Nancy Allen. It's somebody who does sound fairly similar to her.
Hello. I haven't really had a chance to introduce myself. I'm Ann Lewis.
Murphy, these people need help. Why don't you go ahead? I'll stay with them.
And the look, they absolutely got it down. I mean, the look of Robocop, they got down. I do like the character models in this game. I think they're really good. But yeah, overall, like, I like the voice acting of Peter Weller, and I do like the voice acting of the rest of the characters in the game. They're not that bad. Now, in terms of like throwing things at like enemies and playing the way you want to play, there's a very small selection of weapons that you essentially can utilize. You get like a assault rifle, you get a 9mm pistol, you get your gun that RoboCop has in the movie. And there's even like Gatling guns or like turret style guns that you can take off of like the post and then shoot guys up with that. Now again, I'm very early on in the game, so there could be a lot more weapons. I'm not sure quite yet. But that is something that I kind of noticed, that is very a lot of the same weapons, and you don't get too much variety. But the variety does come from how you kill your enemies, essentially. That's really where the variety lies. It seems like in terms of like, it feels like there's an open world aspect to this game. A lot of walking, because I don't imagine Robocop, there's not like a mapping system that you can kind of select your destination or whatever it might be, or drive your police car to whatever spot you want to in this what feels like an open world environment of Detroit. So that could get annoying over the course of time as I continue to play the game. But maybe it will surprise me with the mapping system. I'm not sure, but I just feel like that could be something that could be an issue. But because it is open world, there are side characters and there are side missions that you essentially can do that can earn you experience to upgrade your Robocop.
Hey, I might be a little late filing my tax return, but sending a one-man army seems like an overreaction.
One of the things that I completely forgot to mention, the sound of the popping of your enemies' heads as you essentially shoot them in the head and their heads basically explode, and there's ragdoll effects in this game, and you hear kind of like the sound effects are pretty good. I feel like the game is pretty decent. We'll say this, if you were a fan of the Terminator game that this studio made, which the studio is Teon, then you probably are going to really like this movie. I think they did a really good job of looking at the source material and creating something original set in the RoboCop universe while paying homage and respecting the characters that were created. You're looking for whether or not I think this game is worth buying. Given the fact that it's not a full price game, it's not a $70 game, I say yeah. I mean, if you catch it on a discount, all the better, but I think this game is definitely worth playing after my first impression. And I am definitely going to continue to play it, and then hopefully me and my brother Rocky can get through the entirety of the game, and I'll have more of a stronger opinion and more thoughts on the game overall.
I am missing vital information in order to resolve this case.
But definitely, I want to hear from you in the comments down below. If you played the game, what are your thoughts on it? interested to kind of see where everyone is kind of standing. Like, if you're a Robocop fan, do you really love this game, or maybe you dislike it? Or even if you're not a fan of Robocop or just never seen the movies, what's your opinion on the game overall? It doesn't make you want to possibly go and watch the Robocop movies. Let us know, and then if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, don't forget to hit subscribe and hit the bell for notifications, as well as check out our description for all me and my brother Rocky's all of his socials. And thank you so much for listening to this Robocop Rogue City first impression, and chilling with me, and we'll see you all in the next gaming session.
I space out of my head to the depths of the universe. It's a spell or a chance just to open up a newer curse. If I swim too far, then my head goes under. If we take it as it is, then there ain't no wonder. It's hard to imagine that just one little blunder it creates